G'day guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're at the Royal Adelaide Show, very big thing here in Adelaide. People from all around the state come here for the rides and stuff, but how it first started was when farmers brought in their farm animals from all around the state, and one of those farm animals is horses, and see there's many over here. They're not racing at the moment, they race over here at the track, but these ones are, well, I assume are warming up. These ones here, the ones at the side, they've probably just had their laps around in here, so they're on there, they're resting. But this place is home to many amazing farm animals that we're going to go and see. Let's see what we can find. So there's some sheep over here. These guys would have been driven in from all the way out in the countryside of Australia. They've come in, there's going to be some judges in that building, they're going to judge the sheep. And over here you see there's some goats as well, they're doing the exact same thing with the goats. Also there'll be some judges in there, they're going to judge them, and that's why they're here. So yeah, see what else we can find.
Sheep are very important for us humans as they provide us with wool, clothing, carpets and blankets and many other materials. Sheep were never actually woolly in the first place. We fluffified them through selective breeding over thousands of years. Another species used for its wool on farms is the alpaca, a species originating from South America. Lots of people get alpacas and llamas mixed up. There is a key difference here though. Llamas will usually be a lot bigger than an alpaca. They also actually have a bigger head and bigger teeth. Llamas will also be way more aggressive than alpacas. Alpacas are generally quite friendly creatures. You'll quite often see alpacas paired in sheep pens. This is because they protect the sheep from any foxes or wild dogs that may be coming into the pen to harm the sheep. What they'll actually do is they'll crowd around the sheep, and if a fox or wild dog comes to attack the sheep, they'll actually stomp on it. It's quite amazing that these quite friendly and quite fragile creatures will actually do that, and it does come from the llama's aggressive side as a spitting cousin. Another animal we may have noticed in the clip before was goats. There are many different kinds of goats all around the globe. There are these goats and the domestic goats that are used for their meat and for wool and milk. And they also have wild goats. These are the ones that live in the wild, as the name suggests. And the hooves on these goats are utterly amazing. What they can do is they're kind of like hiking shoes on the goat's feet. And this helps them get through the rugged terrain and mountain ranges, whether they live in the wild, and they quite often get compared to our animals here in Australia, like kangaroos and rock wallabies. They usually are compared to deer are compared to kangaroos, and wallabies are compared to mountain goats. Yeah, so goats are very amazing creatures. Another very important farm animal that we have on farms is the cow, which we use for meat and dairy products. We can quite often tell what product the cow is used for by its colour. The black and white cow is usually used for dairy, and the brown cow is usually used for meat. And no, the brown cows do not make chocolate milk like we were told when we were kids. The internal organs of a cow are amazing like none other. They have 4 stomachs and a 45-metre long intestine. That is the size of a small building. At the start of the video, you would have seen many horses at the Adelaide Showgrounds horse track, and this is what they actually start off as in life, a pony, and many people know this, but what many other people don't know is that they're actually stronger than horses. Probably the most common bird you'll find on a farm is the chicken, and these supply 2 sources for us humans. That's eggs and meat. If you kill it, you get the meat, and then if you don't kill it, it will stay long enough and it will lay eggs. And as you know, eggs are very important, putting all sorts of goods into eating by himself. But chickens are very amazing animals that would be stuffed without them. This farm animal only has one use, and that's meat. This is, of course, the pig. Now, pigs usually get quite a bad rap for being very dumb, disgusting creatures, but that's not actually the case. You see, pigs are very quite intelligent creatures. They actually use their snorts and their other noises to communicate with each other, and they're actually quite clean. It's like a thing where people call, it's like a metaphor, they call someone dirty. When someone's like a dirty person, they call them a pig. That's not, I don't really agree with that term, because they're actually quite clean and they actually can't sweat. That's why when they need to cool themselves down, they don't have the sweat like us humans do. Well, that's why they roll around in mud so much. So they don't actually do that to be dirty creatures. That's how they cool themselves down. And pigs are, as I said before, very intelligent creatures, and their sense of smell is amazing. That snout, the wonders it can do is just insane. Just like the goats I mentioned earlier, there's two types of pigs. There's domestic pigs, which are the ones we filmed here, and there's wild pigs. These vary from the warthog in Africa all the way to the wild boars that are in Europe and are actually an invasive species here in Australia.
So thanks for watching the video today. Had a lot of fun showing you all the animals and stuff. Hopefully I can upload another video soon, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.